Hi, this is Paul from globaltradingsoftware.com, and this is a swing trading tutorial, stock swing trading in particular. And I'm going to be using the swing trading bundle. It's a number of indicators which allow you to confirm trades, continually look for trading opportunities in stocks. And you can use it for forex as well. So I'm using Costco in this case. This is the weekly time frame. So on the weekly time frame, really, I'm only looking for longer term swings, and I use the Elliottwave Indicator suite for this. Now, you see these green, amber, and red zones. They're wave 4 pullback zones. You see the recent one just here, and then it went on to hit the 5th wave target zone. There was another one here that pulled into the amber zone, then went on and smashed through the 5th wave target zone there. So they're longer term swing trades or even investment opportunities using that Elliottwave Indicator suite. But we can then go down a time frame, because multiple time frame strategy is very, very important when we're swing trading for those continual trading opportunities. Because one of the questions you've got to ask, what happens when it hits that 5th wave target zone? Is there a short signal there on the daily time frame, for example? In fact, there is. So this is the Elliottwave Indicator suite. We're also going to be looking at the xBratAlgo on the daily, a harmonic pattern on the daily, and then using the manager to manage trades, and then for the bias heat depth heat map for those confirmations. So what I've done is put two vertical lines in and around that with those wave 4 pullbacks on the weekly because we need sort of confirmation for entry on a smaller time frame, and this is where the swing trading bundle really comes into effect. So if I put those on, they will automatically go onto the daily time frame, which I've got here. So I'm going to go back to that first vertical line here. Now, so on the weekly, we've pulled back on that Elliott wave 4, so we need an entry, and what we're looking for on the daily is some sort of confirmation, if you like. And so we get this 5 and 6 star xBratAlgo signal. So a 6 star is the highest. It's like a 6-star hotel. It's 12 points of control. It is a high probability trade. 5 stars, like a 5-star hotel. It gets you in a little bit earlier, a little bit cheaper, but still high probability. So we've got those for sort of backup signals from that initial Elliott wave saying, hey, this is pulled back, now it's ready to resume that trend on the weekly time frame. But we've got to look for those triggers really on the daily, and we've got these signals on the xBratAlgo. But moreover, when we get these signals, look at the bias depth heat map. This is on the swing trading time frame. All 6 time frames are in the green, so that means we've got that confirmation as well. So literally, we got to look for an entry. For me, to be honest, because I'm going from Elliott wave then to xBratAlgo, I've got to be aggressive. So I would go on the 5-star signal here above that signal candle at this point there. So that green line is my entry. Okay. Stop loss for this, you would probably go back to the weekly, and you would go below this wave 4 pivot. It's not labeled as a wave 4 right now, purely because a lot of people ask me, how do you trade the 3rd wave? This is how this was an original 5th wave. The rules were broken. The software rededicated this a 3rd wave. This is why it doesn't print a wave 4 there anymore. So this, is the top type of trade really. So again, stop loss for this would be below that wave 4 pivot. Very, very simple. So you're in that trade. Let's go back to the daily time frame. So you're in this trade, and what we're looking for now is to manage this trade. A couple of things here. We've got the EMA clouds, which is a 55 and an 89. When we're on a good, strong, bullish move, we see the 55 move away from the 89. 89's in pink here. So what we're looking for here is that is sort of confirmation of the bullish, but also the manager. You see the ribbon here. This is set on swing trading. It still remains green until this point here. Okay, let's zoom in on this point. So at this point, we haven't got a crystal ball. We don't know it's going to jump back up again. but the ribbon turns red. Even though we've bounced off this 55 EMA, the ribbon turns red on the manager. So we take profit at that point. We're aggressive with this type of trade. So here we are talking 28% move there. Really, really good. We've gone from $354 to $454. About $100 move, which is really, really good. Then we're looking for continual trading opportunities. Guess what? We get another 6-star buy signal on the xBratAlgo. We can't dismiss it because we look down, we see the bias depth heat map for confirmation, all green. We've got to go long. We have to look left. The signal candle is this candle here. Look left. That's where our entry is here, just above this previous resistance. Let's put that in. Again, stop loss just below this recent pivot. We're swing trading. We need to give it room to breathe. And we're going long again. Then we get the ribbon turn red. We take our profit again. It's quite some time. This is 14th of January. We entered this trade on the 20th of October. So a good move again. We got in around about 470 and we exited around about 549. Another good move. We then got this pullback here. We see this vertical line to go back to the weekly. Again, when you're swing trading, you've got this setup where you've got multiple time frames here. This was a wave 4 pullback on the Elliott wave. We're looking to trade this 5th wave move. We've moved away from this low pivot, go back to the daily. What helps us get in? This 6-star buy signal is right on this B pivot for the harmonics, and we'll go on to that in a minute. So our entry has to be above there. Okay. So again, it pulls back from there. So that's a 6-star buy candle there. Our entry is probably with this type of stock around about 15 cents or 20 cents above the high. Pulls back down, higher support, and then pushes through. Let's go back to the weekly. We see our entry at this point here. We didn't actually trigger till there. Again, stop loss just below the wave 4 pivot there. Multiple time frame strategy using this swing trading bundle, plenty of trading opportunities. Again, we now can make that decision when it hits that 5th wave target zone to either stay in at this point here or take profit. We can refer to the daily time frame on this ribbon here. We turn red at this point. Let's take the profit. For me, I'm looking at the daily time frame. I'm seeing a crab pattern on the auto harmonic pattern software as part of that swing trading bundle. When that completes in this automated completion zone that's shaded in here, there's going to be a short. So for me, I take my profit aggressively at this point. I am just going to highlight that with an ellipse here. Once it starts to move away, these sort of 3 candles is where I should be thinking of taking profit. Look where that is on the weekly, right in that 5th wave target zone. There's too many coincidences there not to take your profit. Now we trade the short, continual trading opportunities. We've had the crab pattern complete in the automated completion zone. We're looking for a short trade because it's coloured in red. So now we're looking for the short. We need an entry now. So entry is quite difficult for this. One of the things to look at is this first pivot where the crab pattern started at there. Okay, look at this support right here that it found there. So let's just draw that in. Okay, so once it starts to move below this sort of support zone here, which is incidental with this start of this crab pattern, that's where we need to look for the entry aggressively on the auto harmonics around about this price here. So stop losses when we're using these is we've got to look at this D-pivot high for our stop loss. There's no ifs nor buts. That's where it's got to be. But we then get confirmation from a 5 and a 6-star sell on the xBratAlgo. Again, we can actually add to our short, or if we were totally unsure about the short entry from the auto harmonics, we've got to go short on this 5-6-star sell. Right now, we're still in this trade. We've come down. The ribbon for the manager is still red. We've had a pullback against there, and now we're going sideways. Looks like it's going to gap down today. As long as this ribbon remains red, we're staying in the short. So again, fantastic trading opportunities we've had since March 2021 to where we are now, June 2022. We've had one fantastic long trade, 2 fantastic long trades, 3 fantastic long trades, and then a fantastic short trades. So this is swing trading, and this is how it should be. 4 trades in a year, but really profitable trades, using different types of strategies to get that continual trading opportunities. And the swing trading bundle that we offer is discounted. If you were to buy all of these indicators that are included in this individually, it would cost more money. But we discount this heavily so you can get all the tools you need to swing trade properly. This is just one example on one stock, Costco. In 1 year, 4 fantastic trading opportunities, no losers, because we're using the strategies within that swing trading bundle to look for those, confirm those trading opportunities and manage them properly. So hopefully this really helps to understand how to use those different tools within that swing trading bundle and maximize those profits.